Hi, Rhea. Just getting my fix in because I didn't get to play it yet today. I was actually saying how to somebody else how I'm really enjoying that game. I actually found myself disappointed this morning that I wasn't going to get to play it until sometime this evening. Because my norm during the week is to come home, play an hour or two, and then do all my media stuff, and you know, like get everything compressed and get a video uploaded. So I at least get to play an hour or two a day on a normal day. But with the stream days, I go to bed early. But yes, hi. How are you? Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's getting interesting. The one that's going up tomorrow. Oh my god. But it's one of those crazy things that it's going to turn out to be like, okay, I need to run off and do the thing, and then, but I'm going to get distracted by the side stuff. Be like, I'm in a hurry, but hold on. Alright. And that's that. Let us switch on over. Had to force yourself to put down Yakuza 0? Ooh, I have a question for you. Do you have Kiwami yet? Speaking of Yakuza. Yeah, it's hard to put down. I had so many times where I would record for 4 or 5 hours, which is just a pain in the butt to upload it, like, into my, like, all the editors and crap that I do. It's impossible. Ah, come on. This thing keeps twisting around on me. Getting it tomorrow, most likely? Okay. Well, I was asking because I'm going to be getting my hands on an extra copy. So, Steelbook edition, I believe. From a friend. I guess I should shut the door, but I kind of don't want to right now. If John gets up, I'll have him do it. It gets kind of hot in here. So, let's bring up this Vampyr music. Siegfried loves Vampyr and loves the soundtrack for it. Sounds like it could have an interesting soundtrack for sure. But yeah, if you haven't committed to buying whatever you are, like put money down on it or something, I'm happy to send you the copies since you have been such a avid supporter. That's totally up to you. Otherwise, I can do it as a giveaway. But I was just gonna message you personally, but you know. I'm not worried about the ship. I can pay the shipping. That's no big deal for me. But I know you've been super into them and have been trying to find ways, you know, waiting for them to, you know, go on sale or whatever like that. So, but you've always been so great to me. So since I was trying to support a friend because they were trying to sell their copy but was having trouble. And apparently there's a rumor going around that it's actually going to be a free game next month. I'm not sure how true that is because usually that stuff doesn't leak that early. But it's going to be there's a rumor that it's a free PSN game for next month. So he thought he was probably going to have extra trouble selling it. So I thought, you know, what the heck? I want to make sure people can play this game that want to play it. Like, I'm totally down for that. So, and I wanted to, you know, since it seemed like he was having some trouble, I wanted to help him sell it. So I offered to buy it off of him. What am I looking for here? I don't know what I'm trying to do. There I am. Hi. I'm trying to like scoot around in my chair and stuff a bit, but yeah. So I have but yeah, I don't mind paying the shipping or anything like that. But I mean, it's up to you. I know some people get like really guilty conscious about that, so it's whatever's gonna. not make you feel upset about it. But yeah, I'm happy to send you the copy. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I moved, like, now that I have the camera set up in a way that, like, and have it zoomed in, I was like, I got tired of seeing the junk behind me. So, but there's not a lot of room to show a lot of stuff because I cover most of it. So I just kind of stuck a Yoshi doll to one side and my Yakuza cases to the other. So, you, thank you, Rhea. No, you are awesome. You're always here, you're always supporting me. And that game is so much fun, and you seem to love it just as much as I do, and so I just want you to be able to, you know, because I know how much it sucks to sit there and have to wait on it for any reason, because I'm already doing that with trying to have my patience about starting Kiwami so that I don't overburden myself, and then also, you know, to the extent that even when I have to wait like an extra day to continue my game, or with Judge Eyes having to wait until sometime next year to be able to play it. So, yeah. Happy to send it to you. So I will let you know when I've got it on hand from him, and then we can go from there. So we've got an interesting warning here. I've kind of been glancing at that as we talk. Even if based on proven medical knowledge from 1918, Vampyr sometimes takes liberties when establishing possible links between scientific theories and supernatural creatures for theatrical purposes. In other words, do not try to cure any disease with any of the recipes shown in this video game. The fact that they have to put this warning in there is weird. And no rats were harmed during the making of this game. I feel like my mic might be kind of loud. Is it? But yeah, this Fist of the North Star game is freaking cool too, so I'm having so much fun with it. I just had one of those interesting boss battles where I'm just like, stop shooting me in the face. Yeah, don't they? They get so odd. Can't tell. But yeah, let me know if I'm too loud. Alright. I guess we've spent enough time. We're gonna go see Venom tonight, so that's what we do on the weekends. Is I usually stream and then we do a late movie. Like if there's one we want to see, and Venom's it. In Vampyr, every action you take can have consequences, and the game has an autosave. So I think that's their way of saying, we autosave, you're fucked. Whenever this symbol is displayed on your screen, an autosave is in progress. Take responsibility for your actions. Alright, there we go. Wow. Ooh, interesting panning. Alright. Empty slot. Mic isn't too bad, but that may change as the game starts. Like if I start yelling and cussing at things. We will HUD visibility, set brightness. We'll leave everything where it's at, and then we can probably change a lot of this as we go. If it turns out that something needs to go up or down. Auto lock. Controls. Vampiric skills. Item, offhand, main hand. Okay, so that's a little bit like Dark Souls, the left and right to switch your main and offhand weapons. But use item is up or down. Yeah. Main, off, dodge. Interaction. Alright. I'll see if I can remember a little bit. And it's probably going to give me some of that, but I've started to learn my lesson from... The more thinking of the game is too quiet and you override it. Well, forgive me if I mistook that one, because of the way I can be. Make sure subtitles are on. Subtitle size, medium seems fine. Name of speaker, we can leave that off, I guess. On or off, it's probably okay. Alright. Okay, so we've got 3 different modes here. We have story mode, play vampire with low challenge. This will cut an important part of the experience, but will allow you to enjoy the story and explore with little danger. Combat is very easy. There is no reward for finishing this mode without killing any citizens. Play the original vampire experience. Character progression is faster if you kill citizens. Combat difficulty is linked to the number of citizens you kill. I noticed they're not telling me if, like, I kill more or less, if it's easier or harder. And then hard mode, play vampire in a more challenging way. Your power as a vampire is tied to the citizens you choose to embrace. Enemies are harder to kill and hit harder. Experience points rewarded by killing enemies in combat are reduced. I think we'll go normal. Seems fine with me, because then we'll get a little bit of that combat challenge. The normal mode. The more lives you take, the easier the game will be. And apparently there's a trophy for not killing innocent people. Loading. Let's find out how this game is. It does have an interesting, that music in the background. Yeah, definitely. I'm only trying hard on Fist of the North Stars because it's a similar style, gameplay-wise and combat-wise, to Yakuza, and I felt like, screw it, I'll take the challenge.
Spawn from 8 restless nights, 4 nails piercing the flesh of the sinner, 1 prayer for the summoned, called by this song. 'Tis perhaps the countdown to oblivion for the once proud city of London. 'Tis perchance her inhabitants' last dance alone to face death and pestilence. Confronted by the eerie and unknown, mortals became desperate for answers. A flock's flight makes for an omen, the falling of a star a dire presage. Turning to priests for interpretation when there was no reason to be found. When religion failed, men turned to science. I saw them build such vain cities, crafting machines made for endless war. New questions flourished as old answers withered. What is darkness but lurking sun? What is war but enslaved stone? What is glass but tortured sand? What is song but a call to arms? What is hate but jilted love? What is life but death pending?
Seems like it's trying to at least to be very poetic about it.
Since the apple was plucked from the sacred tree, mortality was believed to be God's punishment, a righteous snare to keep mankind from ascending to the stars. They were all so wrong. Death is not a wicked thing, nor some holy retribution. A true punishment would be to never know its sweet kiss. Awaken from the harshness and be born once more.
Bodies everywhere. Over the top. Well, you know, it's vampire with a Y. We're gonna be dramatic. I wonder how many cliches, like, because you've got this whole, you know, oh, we think mortality is a punishment, but it's really a punishment to live forever, and And okay, I'm in control. Whoa, whoa, stumbly guy. Whoa, that's enough with the drinking. Okay. I'm glad I'm feeling okay for this, because about an hour and a half ago, I woke up and was feeling rather sick to my stomach. So I just didn't feel very good. So I thought I was gonna have to postpone the stream either an hour or two or just until tomorrow. Somebody's glowing red.
Thirsty. So thirsty.
Well, hello there. Like, wouldn't this be an interesting first game choice to just, like, not have to do that? But that... we're there. Thank you. Thank you, Rhea. I think just the breakfast sandwich I had from the Quickie Mart wasn't sitting right. Uh-oh. Coming back to life is the same as being drunk, yeah.
Mary! Oh, no! Mary! Hold on! Please, hold on!
Uh-oh.
Mary!
We just killed our sister. So is there some sort of war going on? There's lots of gunfire. So is this just a vampire thing, or is there like an actual war with people going on, and then the vampires are just kind of a third party?
It's a nightmare. No! Please, a moment, let me explain!
Well, no explanation necessary. Let's get the fuck out. Oh god.
No, no, don't shoot! This is a nightmare.
Dash button. Do I have
need to
stamina?
get out of here.
Not running stamina, it looks like, maybe.
This can't be happening.
Oh god. Whoa! Ah! Stop shooting me in the ass! Oh god. Oh god. My panic run. Just running in circles. This way. Yes, this way.
Oh, Mary. What have I done? What's all this about?
What the hell is this? Aha! Melee attack with square. Aha!
I can defend myself. Kill that thing! Over there! Who are you?
Ah!
Stay back!
Sorry.
But you have no choice.
Stay back! Sorry. Sorry, I'm cleaving your head in. Okay, maybe up the stairs here. We're just running.
Who are you? Stupid beast!
Ah!
Sorry.
I say that every time, you know. I'm sorry. Do I have a tuck and roll? Like, seriously. Ah!
Who are you? Bloody leech! What do you want?
Door. There goes that new blood.
I mean you no harm. I need help. Die, you fucking leech! Please, listen to
I
me.
like how that guy's just like,
Can't make any sense of this. Shut up!
how do they know he is? Like, do they, is it the eyes
This
or
all
what?
about? What in God's sake? I'll do the rest of the job. Just leave me.
Okay, son, no good. Weapon and a stamina bar.
The sun feels like it's burning me
Aggravated
to the bone.
damage. Certain elements like fire will deal aggravated damage that reduces your maximum health gauge. Oh, great. Oh, man. Alright.
I need to find somewhere to hide. It's locked, all right. Let me go!
Nope. I'm gonna have to deal with this dick. Nope. Me don't want the aggravated
I
damage.
need to find shelter.
Let's see. Nothing over here. Here we go. Keep out. That's the perfect place to go.
Is anybody there?
I hope not.
What is this place?
Well, he's having a rough start to his day. Or end. I'm not sure which.
I should be safe enough here.
Alrighty. So, spelunking for goodies.
Mary!
You know that thing that happened 5 seconds ago? We're gonna remind you of it in a flashback already.
Mary, I'm sorry. Whoever did this to us, I will find them.
You should be able to, like, use, like, replenish your vampire powers, like, with the randos. Fire and Sun, new collectible. Ah! Okay. How do I, uh-oh. Did I already break the game? I can't do anything. What is it with me and breaking games? Seriously? I was trying to find, like, a menu. It was like I had a new collectible. I was trying to see if I could see what the hell up. Rhea! Didn't this happen last time? We did have this with Observer. I broke the end of Observer. I think I broke it. Have we had an autosave? Because then I can just... I didn't do it. I know, I think I did. I keep breaking the internet. Oh my god. We have to quit. Oh shit. This is the free theme that you get for having downloaded the demo of Fist of the North Star, by the way. And then they have 2 other free themes that have different music. I'm assuming which would be the boss battle, their boss battle music or something, for like 2 other characters. And then there's a paid theme that's a dynamic theme, $2.99. So I got all of them, plus the Mega Man 30th anniversary theme, because that was actually nostalgic as fuck. Is it time to clean my PS4? I don't know. Like, oh, the sun can't decide what it wants to do. I might have to brighten this webcam video back up. broke the game, Rhea. Why do I keep breaking stuff? Alright, so how do I... Is there a continue? Okay, here. Continue. Blood of Citizens is the fastest way to evolve. You can also upgrade your weapons using workbenches, which are available in every hideout. I broke the game. Okay, that works. I don't know. I cleaned it out when I moved it, but like, I mean, about as much as I could clean it out. Like, you know, canned air kind of crap. So, but yeah, I mean, it's probably not as clean as it could be. I don't know how well all that actually works to clean it out. Okay. We're back. Alright, we don't have to do the flashbacky thing again. And we already picked up that. Alright, so now this drawer. Shillings.
I had better remain here until nightfall.
Okay, that's an exit. A bottle of alcohol. Well, that person has seen better days. Yeah, but I would be interested in knowing how they can tell just by looking at us that we're a vampire.
This one's dressed up fancy. Let's run through his pockets.
Picking the dead's pockets? Are you serious?
I've still a rent to pay. He's got no more responsibilities. What's this? A watch.
Beautiful it is. We fancy it and share the takings. I suppose we are undertakers. Now, give him an Eve.
That's an interesting flashback. He remembers that?
That's impossible.
But that's his watch? So why does that person have it? You got a watch. I'm afraid to go into the menu again. Broke it. Oh. I'm gonna wait for it to make me do something and then we'll... find all this stuff. I want all the goodies.
Who goes there?
I just saw you keeling over, or kneeling over Marion, assumed.
Who's there?
Well, the one guy,
Are you referring
the
to
very
me?
first guy. Yes. But all those other guys that we just happened upon, like way out in the other alleyways.
I still have so much to accomplish.
That's kind of what I was wondering about.
I still have so much left that needs doing.
That, don't you technically not have a reflection? Or are we just not going with that cliche? So yeah, that was the thing that I was wondering about, I guess. But we're just gonna go with it. They have to have a reason to attack us, so. Killed himself?
Johnny, this one's lost. We need to leave. And now!
There's time. I can save him.
That's the first time I've seen Johnny spelled without an H.
The enemy coming! The orders are to evacuate the hospital.
Done.
He'll
That didn't take much.
And now what? We fight. Killing is a hell of a lot easier than healing.
No, it never got easy.
I mean, I think we should clean up a little bit. It's a little bit obvious. But I don't want to press the details button. Last time I did that, it broke. Bloody diary. 15th October. Bad sleep. Becky coughed all night and the fever made her delirious. I heard a loud noise in the morning. It's a big machine some men brought by the banks to dig a hole in the ground. It was some sort of mechanical shovel. Maybe I could go there and ask for some work. Becky needs medicine. 16th October. I talked to the men with the mechanical shovel. They told me they are digging mass graves all around London. Safety measures, apparently. Is there a new epidemic? Is the flu coming back? They had no work for me. Becky slept a little last night. The foundry had been closed and there are no more jobs nearby. 19th October. I went to London to find some groceries and drugs. No trains. It took me the whole day to cross the... is that pronounced Thames again? And come back. Becky seemed better. It's been a while since I've had a geography class. I made a soup she ate. Found no drugs, only a few syringes, some sleeping pills on the black market. We have no money left. Maybe I could go to Pembroke Hospital tomorrow, but it's so far and I fear leaving my wife for so long. 19th October, Becky threw up the meal a few hours after she ate. She is so frail now it makes me cry. She says she heard voices outside at night. She says she wants to eat meat. Where would I find meat? Tomorrow I'll barricade the house to protect us from cougars. Lemming theory, they saw one person shooting at you and went with the flow and started shooting too. We're gonna go with that. I like that. Anything else to grab before we do the bed? I think the bed's it. Lay down in bed.
This makes no sense. None of it. No sense at all. It's a nightmare. That's it.
Man, that's making me sleepy just looking at it. And I'm like, oh, I'll lay back down in bed and go to sleep. Uh-oh. Kaplowy.
Rational thinking only.
I don't think there's any way out of this one. Bam! Drippy drip. Oh, I got a trophy for shooting myself. You stuck with us to the title. Thanks. Get a trophy. I feel like he'd have more blood on his hands than that.
This is absolute madness. I've lost touch with the real.
It did make a mess. Evolution. Hideout beds allow you to evolve and rest. In that order, I guess. Spend experience points to level up and improve your vampiric skills. Begin by to heal normal and aggravated damage instantly. Okay. Select the first level and spend enough experience to unlock it. Alright, so... so over there with the passive autophagy, the vampire uses power of his blood to heal normal and aggravated damage, increasing his flesh, nerve, and bone regeneration with time. This vampiric ability can be extremely powerful, sure to surprise any unaware vampire hunter. We think of vampires as immortal, but if you can block their unnatural regenerative capabilities, they are more vulnerable than you think. So then we have this. Level 1. Okay. You have leveled up and feel stronger. Okay. You have enough experience to unlock an aggressive skill. Alright. So it looks like we've got our active on the left, passive on the right. And... okay, we've got a couple here. Now he needs to eat even more. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so, alright, we have damage, cost, recovery, and range. A close range strike that will cut through all living creatures in front of you. Oh wait, and this is like damage, this is blood, and this is shadow. Okay. You throw a spear made of blood, which can pass through enemies in front of you. Or place a cloud of shadows at the target's feet or yours. The cloud will explode after a short time, causing heavy damage. Yeah, so what's our first aggressive skill here? All of them sound like they have some perks, but maybe go with one of these ranged ones. Blood Spear. Or Shadow Mist. Let's see. And this is going to branch off. And then looking at Shadow Mist tree here. Increased range and damage, or shadows will pool in a single place. All targets within this area are struck constantly by slithers of darkness, causing them to bleed. The vampire will directly absorb the blood from the wounds. Interesting. I don't know. Maybe we should try the Shadow Mist thing, because that tree sounds like an interesting path to take. Let's go with that. Confirm to save choices. There we go. Some decisions right out of the gate there on skills.
That voice in my head.
Chapter 1, Quarantine.
If I'm not mad, then
Conduct research on my new
must
condition.
belong to the one who made me what I am.
Identify and confront the
I must
vampire who
find him
created
to
me.
understand what I have become.
Alright, so... Gotcha, okay. Reach North Bank. Oh, there's like a details thing too. Alright, cool. So this must be our little family tree of citizens we can eat. Some investigations. The map. Alright, weapons. Okay, so L1 is going to be, that's passive anyway, but it's L1, L2, R1, and R2 slots. So R1 to do our Shadow Mist. Good resale value. Can be recycled into components. Interesting. And then the Bloody Diary. Oh, Fire and Sun. A page probably stolen from some sort of manual or guide. Got it. Okay, here's our collectibles that we were looking for before. Yeah, big set of skill choices. Like, gonna branch out quite a bit, so it'll be interesting to try to decide on some of that stuff. Leeches do not fear the sun or fire, and they do not burst into flames or ashes when they are caught under rays of daylight, but it hurts them good, really good. I have personally chained a vampire to a tree to see what would happen when the sun rises. Its skin blackened in a few minutes as if it was burning from the inside. Its eyes and flesh melted, and I saw its unholy bones move and squeal as the beast tried to escape all day long. In the end, only a desiccated corpse remained, which started to slowly regenerate when the sun disappeared behind the horizon. I cut its head off to finally destroy it, and when I tried the same test with fire, the bloody leech never came back from the ashes. Fire is our weapon of choice, brothers. To burn the beast is the best way to kill it for good. From Know Your Enemies by Carl Eldridge. Probably win leader. Huh. Interesting. Alright. Well, let's have at it, I suppose. Well, sounds like they found us. Haha.
These people want me dead. I need to leave now.
I've got no problem with that.
Here's the leech. Here!
Ooh, fun.
My head's spinning. I cannot enter.
There we go. Used stake. I like that it's used. Shelter key. Offhand weapons can be used by pressing triangle. They have attacks with special effects and consume stamina. Okay. So, yeah, it's okay. So we have our offhand on the triangle.
I'm still in Southwark. I must reach the West End. Go back home.
I wonder if there's any, like, kind of exploring kind of rewards, like, they got shit kind of hidden around. Okay, so use your stake and inflict stun damage. A stunned enemy can be bitten.
Die, vermin! There's one of them vermin!
Owie. Alright, press X to bite a stunned enemy. And biting an enemy provides you with blood to use. Skills, and also refills your health gauge. There we go. We'll just make sure we fill up that red bar. Abuse it. Alright, R1 for our vampire skill. Oh, that was good.
Every sinew, every body.
I'm not paying attention to his inner monologue here. Owie! That hurt. Ah! Ow! Can I not dodge? There we go. Damn.
My strength. My reflexes.
Alright. I am. I'm like a child learning how to do this shit. Fast food is being slow today. Yeah, this is rough. Yeah, we're gonna have to get used to the combat. Well, like how things work, what works, what doesn't, and all that. But the dodge button works now, so that's fine. Okay. Oh, wait. Huh. Join the ranks.
My poor sister. If only I had controlled my need for blood.
You didn't even know
Mary,
you had a need for blood,
Someone
so...
will pay for what happened to you. For what happened to us.
Oh my god. I just ate a rat.
Is despicable.
That's kind of fantastic.
It's locked, all right.
You interrupted my thought process. I was just gonna say, it seems like it's automatic. So that's not something we have to... All those doors are red, which means they're no good. I kind of don't want to hear them. I feel bad for the rats.
I have this thirst for blood.
Maybe I should stop eating the rats. I'm starting to feel a little bit bad about it.
What will London
People
have to
fine.
say to
Rats. They didn't do shit.
I've so many questions unanswered.
So do I. Like, what's gonna be the eventual point of the story?
Another corpse. Have the very
Stick to
streets
beef
of
burgers
Rome
things.
become a mausoleum?
Rat burger! Ah.
The man has been drained of all blood, but I can still smell the scent of it. I follow the scent's trail. Perhaps it will lead me to my assailant.
Yeah, it's the eventual toggle your vampiric senses.
Fresh
Oh.
blood.
Gotcha,
The
gotcha.
smell is so strong.
Well, I guess we can keep looking around for shit to grab, though. So that's locked. Like, we might find shillings or weapons. Potentially.
There is no one in sight.
Collectibles. Probably not worth it though, huh? Probably won't find anything. Oh wait. Hey! A screw and some grease. That probably kills us. Some shillings. Alright, cool, cool. This is giving us a little bit for looking around. Like, this is rather open in a way too, so I'm sure all this shit will be here when we finish doing whatever we're doing too, so follow the killer's trail. A new hideout is available in this district. Check on your map to locate it. Hideout. Nope, behind me. This? No, I think that's where we're going. Or is it the same place? No, it doesn't seem to be. Trash can? Torn off page of a diary. Oh. Is this it? Our hideout? Oh, don't tell me I froze again. I don't know if this is my PlayStation necessarily. Or if it's a game. I know Jonathan said he took the game back because I bought it for him. And he took it in and traded it because he had some freezing problems, but he hasn't had any since. Oh my god, it froze again, Rhea. This is going to be a terrible game if this keeps happening. This game is slow enough without all the freezing. I can't believe this. Like, I'm losing my willpower for this game already. If you'll give me a second, I gotta go grab my water. Okay. Grr. Games that freeze like this are right pain in the arse. For damn sure. Oh. We're about to find a new stream game. Oh, jeez. An hour in and we've had to restart twice. Okay, so you have to rest in a bed to spend experience. Do all your vampiric evolution. I'm rather hungry, but don't have much to eat on. Oh. Okay, where were we at? this way. I don't know if it kept whatever crap we had grabbed. Well, at least it doesn't seem like, at least right now, to be just filled to the brim with jackasses trying to shoot us. So that's something. Okay. There's that torn off diary page. Alright, can we not freeze? You just found a new hideout. Here you can spend your experience while resting or craft items at the workbench. Stash. So we have a stash box. Crafting on a workbench, you can craft medical treatments to heal sick citizens, serums to boost yourself, weapon upgrades to improve and customize your weapons. So treatments, serums, machete, like, okay, level 2, ingredients. Okay. Oops. Let's see what else we got though. If anything. So we can break these down. That'll give us glass vial and 2 ferrous spring screws and grease. Games freeze, crash, and doing odd things. Sounds about right for these streams, actually. Is it that bad? Is it usually that bad? Well, for now, it's not going to do us any good to have even just a little bit. Is there anything we can, like, loot out of this place? There we go. So let's see if we can level up, I guess. Only 510 experience. Oh, we've got some passive skills. 50 health, 15% endurance, 5% blood. So blood capacity, blood absorption. Increase your life regeneration when using bite in combat, and increase the damage inflicted when using bite in combat. We've got to be like level 8 to get much further with that stuff. And these, I think, cost too much experience. Yeah, those are like 1,000 a piece. Let's increase our stamina. How many times has both John and Plancy said they've never seen a game do something before? Yeah, it's a running joke still. Like, I make that same joke like with machines at work. Like, there's always problems that people are I've never seen this problem before, and it's nothing that I've done wrong. It's just that the machine decides to wait for me to come along to have some weird problem that nobody has ever seen before. So same with the games. It's a weird aura I have. Didn't have much experience, but we'll spend it on a little bit of endurance. Yeah, it's amazing how much of a running joke it is. Alright, I guess we will go down to that little bar or whatever it was.
At last, a little life.
Yeah, there's actually people alive. So, well, interesting.
Welcome, sir, to the Turquoise Turtle.
I guess we'll just start talking to people.
My God, sir, you look like Jonah's well. Just spat you out of hell. Can I get you a drink?
No, thank you. I'm not thirsty.
Well, grab a chair and get some rest. This is going to be another long night.
For sure.
Why is it going to be a long night?
You must be new around here. Don't you know about the murders?
Not that I'm aware of, but I probably wouldn't remember that. Take out.
Tell me more about these murders.
Every morning for the last few weeks, bodies have been found. And those poor sods didn't die of flu.
Any leads on a suspect?
Do the police have any leads on a suspect?
Nah, even before the outbreak, coppers never came round here. We're on our own. People die in these parts all the time, and no one cares.
Where am I? Where is this
Don't
place?
sound so panicked.
My bar, sir,
Stands
the
out.
Turquoise Turtle. The last ray of light in this
The
dangerous
turquoise
part of
turtle.
town.
What a cute name.
Aren't you scared?
Scared of what? All the bad shit happens out on the foggy streets. And I never go outside.
So you're open all night?
Yep. Figured people might need a place to rest in these dark times.
Seems like a reasonable fellow.
I'm looking for someone who might have passed through here recently. Wondered if you might help.
It's been quiet tonight. The only other person I've seen went straight up to his room. Thought it was kind of rude, actually.
You mean he's still here?
Well, yeah. He paid for the entire week.
Wait, your mom would name a business? How long has he been here?
How long has he been here?
He rented the room a few days ago and didn't say when he'd leave.
Who is this man? What does he look like?
Like a gentleman, I guess.
He's a dude.
Well dressed, quite polite. Professor or something fancy like that. Always writing, reading notes.
I need to meet this man. I have questions.
Just climb the stairs and knock on the first door. I heard him open his window, so I guess he's still awake. And,
Yes?
no funny business. You hear me? This is a respectable establishment.
Are they stupid or something?
Good evening, sir. I wondered if I could ask for your help.
Wow, you look like you need a drink.
Yes. I apologize for my outfit. It's been a long night.
Been there, seen that. Don't worry, things can only get worse.
Has anybody entered the bar recently?
Can't say. Sorry. I spent the night making love to that gorgeous bolt.
This is important, sir. Are you sure no one has come in here in the last few hours?
I don't know and I don't care.
This guy's
is a free
interesting.
Country. People still have the right to come and go, don't they?
What's going on around here? It's like everybody is hiding.
You must be new here.
They
Have you
keep
not
telling
heard
me
about
that.
the murders? Everybody fears the return of the sewer dog.
Sewer dog.
Who is this sewer dog?
It's the local bogeyman. Convenient answer for every crime that happened for decades. You murdered someone, blame the sewer dog, eh?
You make it sound like it's a fairy tale.
People will always believe in monsters. It's easier than accepting their own darkness. We can all be monsters.
Right on. Yeah, I think we're good.
I'll leave you to your bottle then.
Alright, well, we've got this lady. I guess we shouldn't be looking for shit to pilfer, because... I mean, that's called stealing. Alright. What's up, lady?
Hello, sir. Are you alright? Is there any way I can help you?
I don't know. Maybe you could just.
Yeah, he's a
talk
little
to
more
me.
unstable than I was when I
Prefer to speak
first,
with Tom
you know,
then.
became undead.
He's more agreeable talking to strangers.
What's going on around here? Where is everyone?
Too many dead, sir. First the epidemic, now all these terrible murders.
The murders. What can you say about them?
Bodies found in the streets every morning, drained of blood. It's just horrible. Some say the sewer dog is back.
The sewer dog. What's that?
No one knows. People have always disappeared around these parts. The ancients say it's the sewer dog.
There's
coming out to
ancients?
feed. But now he's killing in the streets.
What have you heard about the epidemic?
There's a Spanish flu. Yeah, killed so many last summer.
Battle
Haven't seen
prep.
the last of it. Dozens dying every week.
Are the authorities doing anything?
Nothing. There are so many quarantine zones in London now. It's gotten really hard to travel across town.
What is this place?
This is Tom's bar, a turquoise turtle,
Tom's turquoise turtle.
if you want to know.
Are you always open this late at night?
No,
Lot of
it's
teas.
only since the epidemic started. Tom thought that people may need a safe place to stay.
You don't seem to have much business. Where is
Dead.
everybody?
Most people are sleeping right now, and those that are awake tend to avoid going out. What with the murders and all.
I just want to talk. I didn't mean to scare you.
I'm not afraid, sir. It's just I've other customers to take care of.
I only see one customer.
Oh,
I was gonna say.
I mean,
I love it when the game
I'll
answers
check
my
in
own
then.
questions. Alright, fine.
I'll leave then. Thank you.
Alrighty, I guess we're going upstairs to see this dude.
This is no place for you. Freewell has several patrols roaming the area. They do not pursue me. They're looking for vampires. They're most efficient.
they'll not relent until the killer has been identified.
I have a common objective, but I require them.
I think some news get
Please, sir. You might as well come in, whoever you are.
Slowly, vampire. Who are you? I mean you no harm. Saith the vampire. Present yourself.
You attacked first, dude.
I need a word. With anyone.
You were just talking to a vampire.
Well, that's something I can do for you.
Oh, shit. Yeah. That it did.
And who might you be?
I don't know, I won't tell, or you first. I don't know, I feel like I don't know is a straight up lie. I was just gonna say I won't tell.
It's of no consequence who I am.
But why you are here is certainly of consequence, don't you think?
That's none of your concern.
Sir, you have entered my room in the middle of the night, pale as a corpse and shaking like a tree. So please, indulge me.
Someone is molesting people. In fact, killing them. Biting them.
The calling card of a vampire. Like you.
You seem like an expert. Yeah, I'm a victim too, man. What we have is press for details. Dr. Edgar Swansea. Hint. Blood quality. Gotcha. Oh, he's a pillar. Okay. So basically, if we killed him, shit would break down, I'm assuming. Well, whether they live or die is all going to be dependent on how much they piss me off. The fact that I have to, like, do whatever sucking up until then. You seem like an expert.
You seem the expert. How would that be?
I have my secrets, as you have yours.
This conversation is going nowhere.
Vampire. Who or what are you?
Dr. Edgar Swansea of the Brotherhood of St. Paul. I'm performing an independent investigation here in an attempt to understand precisely what is going on.
What do you know?
What have you uncovered concerning the murders?
It started a few nights ago. Rumors of violent murders. The docks have always been, shall we say, somewhat unsavory. But this is different.
How different?
A vampire is at work here. Famished. Reckless. It must be brought to ground, and quickly.
Who are you talking to?
I heard another voice, that of a woman. Who were you talking to?
Ridiculous. I've no idea what you're talking
Denial.
Something tells me not to trust you.
Then the feeling is mutual.
Like I said, this conversation is not going very many places. It's of no
What exactly
consequence.
is
Why bother?
this brother?
Indulge me.
So
I have
if the name
secrets.
is not familiar to you, then we shall discuss it another time.
Then help me find the culprit.
I may. If you'll first tell me why you opened this door.
Tell me why you closed it.
I followed a trail. The scent of blood from a recent victim. It led me here.
You thought I was your aggressor. That explains a great deal. We are both chasing the same shadow.
That's the first time we've got that many different answers. Yes.
A shadow, indeed. Yet I heard his voice in my head. There was a moment I believed I was mad.
You should let me handle this affair. You've no idea what you're up against.
No. I will find the monster. He is mine.
How will you do any better than I? But then
I have
let me ask you
vampiric
this.
senses.
What are your intentions if you find the killer?
Well. Fuck it.
I'll end him.
Then I can only wish you good hunting. And pray we shall meet again.
Wow. Church ordained vamp hunter.
Would you be so kind as to leave the room?
Oh, fuck you.
Are they stupid or something? I've never even been to India.
If Swansea is not my attacker, it means somebody else came here tonight. Someone must know something.
We didn't deserve this.
Oh. Are you sure you don't know something, lady?
Evening, sir. Can I help you?
I have a few questions for you.
Well, if you must.
I want the truth.
I spoke to Dr. Swansea. He's not the man I'm looking for. Now, I want the truth.
The truth? What do you mean?
I suspect that someone else was here tonight. And I don't think Tom wants to tell me about it.
I'm just the barmaid here, okay? If Tom says you're the only visitor we had, then you're the only visitor we had.
I can feel your fear, madam. Please tell me what's going on.
It's Will. William Bishop. He came in here earlier tonight and he... Well, I thought he was going to clock someone.
What happened tonight?
He was dead drunk as usual. My God, his eyes, his face. He must have caught something awful. He shouted and cried. It was terrible.
It is. This is like Vampire Social Simulator.
Why are you so afraid?
I mean, his skin, his hands. I scrubbed every glass and every chair that he touched. God, I hope it's not contagious.
Tell me about this William Bishop.
Will was a sailor who worked at the cannon factory before he lost that job.
I wonder what boss
Nice
fights are
bloke,
like in this
really.
game.
He's never been violent. Until tonight.
Why keep it a secret? Why not tell me about it?
Tom's nothing if not loyal. After Will lost his job, he offered him one ear. They used to be good mates. But recently, well... Will started to get very aggressive.
I see. Thank you for your candor. I'll be sure to talk to Tom.
Alright, citizen hints. You just discovered a hint. It reveals a secret about a citizen or someone related to them. Alright. So, Tom Watts. Tom and William Bishop used to be good friends. Okay. As a vampire, you need human blood to evolve. The blood quality bar indicates the experience you will earn if you feed on this citizen. Unlocked hints increase the amount of experience. Alright. So, more hints, more experience. But then also, you know, sometimes maybe you don't want to kill people. Okay, they're part of a different grouping here. Tyson Delaney. Okay. So then when he's fatigued. So then you can cure people as well, and that increases what experience you get from them. Interesting. So we're talking to him again?
Welcome back. Did you find what you were
The boss
after?
fight where all you
can't
do is
say I
choose
have.
chatting options.
Are you sure no one else came
Oh
into
my
the bar
God.
before I arrived?
Hey, I told you, you were the only other stranger I've had.
It'd be like those, well, the one that comes to mind right away is in Legend of the Dragoon. There's actually a boss fight where it's basically a quiz. Like, you're just having this dialogue back and forth, and you have to pick the right dialogue responses to the question that the boss presents you to win. As a vampire, you can force a citizen to reveal information thanks to a hint you have discovered. It's a blue prompt.
Tom, talk to me about the visit from your old friend, William.
Yes, Will came by tonight, but he's not my friend
It's easy.
anymore.
Why lie to me?
Why lie to me if he is not your friend?
I didn't lie. I said you were my only unannounced customer, and that's the truth.
Who is he?
William, just an old sailor who loves his gin too much. He worked for years at the canning factory before it closed.
Is he dangerous?
Yeah, like many drunks, he's all bark and no bite. Can barely stand up most of the time.
Quizmaster boss fight. Who knew that was a real thing? Yes. I think there's probably been others like that. You know, you gotta kind of
How
answer
was he tonight? Was he
the right
different?
stuff, but that's the
Sick
one
and
that comes to mind
unusual,
right away.
perhaps. He whined and mumbled about how mean people were to him and how he'd like to talk to me outside, and then he left when I refused.
I need to find him. It's a matter of urgency. Do you know where he is?
You could try his boat. It's up by the North Pier. He sleeps there when he's too drunk to get home.
Please describe him to me.
What'd you expect? He's a tall, sick bastard with a bad rash and torn old clothes.
I don't mean to be so tired.
No, he's a mess. Thank you, Tom. If you see him, tell him I don't want him back here unless he cleans up his act, okay?
Do I need to brighten the webcam, or are we still good? It's like you said, it seems to work. It's a very dim game. Okay, so we're off to a little bit of a slow start, I think. But I don't know how the game kind of
I will get to the bottom of this.
goes in general.
What's been done to me, to this city.
So what kind of pacing it has. So we need to be on the other side. Cool, cool. It's not giving me a whole lot to, like, discuss at the moment. Right now we're just trying to get into the meat of it. That looks sketchy.
The body is still warm. This man has just been drained of blood.
Examine. Pick up note.
What's this? Some sort of note.
You're still goo for lighting. Good. Much brighter, and you'd be the focus instead of the game. Cool. Yawns happen. Yeah.
This man was armed. He tried to defend himself.
His face got a little fucked up.
This corpse has been dried of its blood, just like the previous victim. Blood and empty gin bottles. This bishop fellow is something of a heavy drinker.
Looks like we're ready to move on.
There are blood splats on the other side of the canal. I must reach that barge.
Can we do the teleporting thing? Yeah. Okay, there we go. So we got torn off page, pre-win orders. Alright, 30th October from G. McCollum to Docks Patrols. Object, multiple deaths in the Docks region. We believe a nasty leech is involved. Locate the beast, purge it quickly. Warning, according to recent reports, this vampire is very violent. Approach with extreme caution. I know we like men in this part of town, but don't send rookies to investigate the case. I'm correct, we've got a frenzied one killing each night. As always, search abandoned places first, like old houses, basements, sewers, warehouses. Destroy the Leech Brothers. Here's that thing we found in the garbage. For looking away when they mock my color, I hate myself. For crying like a girl when they insult me, I hate myself. For swearing like a boy when they're gone, I hate myself. For hating my parents, I hate myself. For smiling when customers call me Sabrina, I hate myself. For never finding the courage to tell Tom how I truly feel, I hate myself. Interesting.
These men, they're a company of professional vampire hunters.
Okay, so yeah, we should be reading this stuff as we get it. And then that gave us a new hint with her, it sounds like. Yeah, Sabrina hides her true feelings about her boss, Tom Watts. I don't know, I thought it was funny. Goo. I'm goo. Whoa. Out of combat, silently behind an enemy. Haha! Alright. Ranged weapons. So I got bullets now. So equip and press triangle to use your ranged weapons and inflict both standard damage and stun damage. Beware that your ammo is limited.
Ammunition crate. Good. I may need a lot of bullets. I feel like I'm back on the...
Yeah, offhand. So we can put this in the empty slot and be able to change back and forth between those two.
Line again.
Let's make sure there's not anything I can loot here. Oh yeah, there's a guy over there. I feel like there's not really a stealthy way to approach that guy. But maybe if we come from this, we stand a better chance. Nice. Definitely. Probably good to have taken him out just in case he alerted somebody. These guys. Enemy card. Press L3 to spot enemies around and display their enemy cards. Okay. Resistances. Some enemies are more resistant to certain types of damage. There are 4 types of resistances. Physical, melee, and ranged, and powers, blood, and shadow. Orange indicates a medium resistance. Red indicates a high resistance. So, so there's medium resistance to melee and ranged. So we should use blood and shadow. Okay. No rangey range on this guy. Alright. It's gonna take me some time to damn it, there we go. Alright. Yeah, this combat could be very interesting. Seems to have that potential to be pretty deep. Chest up there by the... Did I miss a chest? Long range attack is really something. Yeah. I was wondering if there was a reason to be up there, but I must have been dorking off and didn't see it. Oh yeah, right there. I got 1 shilling. Really, are you gonna give me chest? Oh wait, no, there it is. Alright. Lead plate. Aluminum shard. Alright. So it looks like we got stuff to do crafting with. That's fine. We probably need all that crafting stuff. Oh, yeah. Oh, nice. Okay, wait. I need to be paying attention for these guys dropping shit. That's what's happening. They're lootable. Oh god. People everywhere. Ah.
You listening? It ain't you. Leech spotted. Watch out. There's one of them burning.
I'm not very good at this. Bullet. Aluminum powder. Alright, the blood trail goes that way. And new collectible. I know that some of our companions consider that the best advantage we have in our fight against leeches is that they can't go out during the day, thus we can hunt them down when they hide, powerless in their sleep. This is a rookie mistake. First, because vampires are clever and they have countless ruses and tricks to avoid being spotted in their den. Second, because they deploy many deadly traps to kill any intruders in what they consider their most precious sanctuary. It would cost us too much men and too much time to explore and eradicate vampires in their hideouts. The best tactic is to follow and destroy them when they really are vulnerable. When they hunt at night, it is much easier to attack them then, for they can easily be spotted. That's why the Guard of Priwen must evolve and deploy new tactics to hunt leeches. Small and mobile patrols, tactics based on technological advantages, modern communications. We can learn many things from the war in France. New strategy, new equipment, new weaponry, grenades, wall phosphorus, ultraviolet light, bulletproof vest, and flamethrower. It is time for the Guard to embrace the 20th century. Alright. That gives us a little bit of background information on what they're doing, I guess. Always with these enemies who bring guns while all you get is a giant knife. I do have a gun, I'm just not using my bullets right now. And a lot of these guys are super resistant to ranged attack too, so... Well, that's the thing. Let's try to be sneaky about it. Is he gonna patrol back this way? Oops. There we go. Like, oh, okay. Sawed-off shotgun. Also used as a short defensive weapon. Short-range defensive weapon. Interesting. So... magazine 2. Ammunition, there we go. I've got 1 of 6 there, 12 of 12 there. We'll keep the regular gun on us for now, but we do have that sawed-off one now. Finding stuff. That would have been great if that was lootable. Alright, where have we not been? That's where I'm headed. There was another way. I feel like down below. Like we came in here instead of going another direction. So let me check that out. Finding a boomstick. Yeah, it was this way. Need to replenish my blood. What do you got? Shotgun shells. Alright. So this just brought us around this way, so we're good. Rats and hideouts. Alright, new hideout. Lootable. There's a workbench. That's our stash. Some shillings. Bed. Alright, let's see if we can craft anything of this. You have enough components to improve one of your weapons. Which weapon be that? Oh, there we go. Okay. You can upgrade your weapon to a new level with the required ingredients. It will inflict more damage and you will also gain access to customization slots. Is it worth upgrading something that we got right away though? Or should we save up? Hey Mike, how you doing? I see half a face, but I hear a familiar voice. Yeah, I keep asking Rita, she said it fits the mood. Mood lighting. Like, my light is on. I had darkened the exposure a little bit because originally the sun was coming through my window and it glares off of me. So, how you been doing, Mike? Yeah, I don't know if we should upgrade to something like this right away. Like, or if we should go ahead and wait. Because okay, we can't make any of this yet anyway. We can break those down. I'll save them for later. They say that they got sellable value, so. But yeah, I can see where this is difficult if you don't eat citizens. So, not bad. Just watching that sub count to hit 300. Only need 2 more. Got 2 scripts wrote up for videos. Just too lazy to get them recorded. Oh man, that's awesome though. It's fantastic that you're about to hit 300. Probably feels like it's been a long time coming, huh? Because we need like 1,000 for these. These are defensive. What do you cost? 600. Block your target's blood in their veins, making them defenseless. You create an invisible barrier absorbing direct damage until it fades or is destroyed. That's interesting. It's probably 600 on that level too. So 600 there, 1,000 there, and usually about 300 over on these. I'm only level 4. So He's kind of chilling out in the bedroom. He was still asleep when I started, and lately when I've just been doing games like this, he's just kind of goes and does his own thing on his games and getting that out. Let's do that. It will increase our blood absorption. I don't see where that's a bad thing to do. We'll run out of blood pretty soon, but we should increase capacity probably as well. Oh, no. We gotta confirm. Yeah, there's a few videos I've thought about making. It's really hard for me to get scripts yet. It's actually, it's not a natural talent of mine. So, it takes a lot of effort for me to be able to figure out. We were heading across the bridge, that's right. Oh, hold on.
This is despicable.
So what? Hey, rat. Rat. Hey, where'd you go? Don't run away from me when I'm trying to eat you. What, Anthem? Yeah, well, and before he likes doing the streams with me. He's but yeah, we finished Dark Souls and didn't really have anything after, and then of course I started my
Fresh
seasonal
blood. The whole building reeks of it.
stuff with
The scent is so strong it makes
a
me
lead
dizzy.
rod. Just pull it right out of the guy's chest. So he's got no problem with that, but yeah, it does. It's now that I do have the office. Oh no! Damn it, Rhea! How long we go? Hour 47, so we went another about 45 minutes before we had another freeze. It's like interview with a vampire. Why is it whenever I need to find you, all I have to do is follow the trail of dead rats? Rats and vamp gays are just scurrying blood sacks. Mike, this is the third time this is frozen and I've been on an hour and 45 minutes. Like, I don't have any other games that freeze. Yeah. Yeah, damn game. I mean, at least it's generous with its autosaves. This is actually bugging me, though. There we go. Yeah, it's the actual game. It's not the capture. As far as I can, yeah, like, I'm not having any other issues before I started up this game today. Like, I think it's bugs in the game, maybe. I'm not sure. That's... Rhea, this game is making me hard to be. It's hard to be motivated. We might go like a couple hours and then like do another couple hours of something else, but I don't know what because I don't have any plans. It's just hard for me to be motivated with this game right now, like freezing up on me all the time. It's slow enough as it is. Yeah, it's pretty much been constant. Like I say, it's third time in an hour and 45 minutes. Like I said, John actually took the first copy back and traded it in because he was having freezing issues. At this point, it's got to be a game bug. Like, he didn't seem to have any problems with it freezing on him now. Now I could try blowing out the PlayStation again. But, you know, like I say, I used my PlayStation this morning. I played Fist of North Star all week. I've had all the streams the last several weeks, you know. This is the first time having a problem with it. So at least the chair matches, like you said. Like it's cutting out again already. I feel like it's the game. Like we could test another game. Like look at this loading. Like I thought it froze up there again. Where are we at? Okay.
Fresh blood. The whole building reeks of it. The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy.
Two-handed weapons. Equip a two-handed weapon and press triangle to use its special ability. The scythe, for instance, can be used to parry an incoming attack, inflicting heavy stun damage if timed correctly. So we can do a scythe. So we could time. Yeah, if unequipped or offhand, but I mean, who doesn't want to play with a scythe? The game doesn't want to be played.
This place reeks of bloodshed.
Confront William.
You're my last and dearest friend. William, I am.
This creature is bedeviled.
Uh-oh.
I must put it
Oh, boss fight! Oh. Watch our stamina. Ah! Yes! Got him. That wasn't too bad. That was nice. What's wrong with you?
William was an honorable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
We knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must
Look out.
return to my flock, they'll stray without me.
Remember, certain scales are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by scowl?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the
Oh,
bar.
hey.
Are you like me?
Bloodborne feel,
Help me.
just with a
I
vampire.
believe so. I already have.
Yeah, the combat's like stamina based. You've got your blood bar that you use for your skills.
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders.
Of course, you're just gonna
Patience,
roll
good
up like
fellows,
that.
I've come to offer help. Just give me a moment to secure my boat. We can leave this awful place.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed his drink.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
Yes. Go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need
That
a
scythe
place
is
to
kind of
rest.
fun.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me.
Alright, so we're gonna look around a little bit. Gather a blood sample on his corpse. Gotcha. Where is he? Which one was?
This poor
Which
creature
body is
can't be
his?
my maker. Could it be some subspecies of vampire? I must
Anything
find
else?
a place to analyze the blood.
A clinic. Some shillings. Lootable. There's some more. And there's a chest. Okay. I think that's everything. Board the boat. Yeah, it's a little bit of a slower start than Bloodborne, obviously, because it leans more heavily on the narration of the story during the game, obviously, than Bloodborne does. So, you kind of got to get going. Plus, it's kind of partially a social simulator, so you do have that. I'm hoping like we'll get some pace picking up. I wasn't sure how this would turn out as a live stream game, but if it turns out that it's not something
William was...
that can hold interest, we can
What
always
manner of creature was he?
Predator,
keep our
prey,
options open.
villain, and victim.
I mean, right now it's got enjoyable
The important thing is that he's been
qualities to
Duly
it.
noted. And the woman? What? Who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't please be a fool. You used me to locate that skull. You must know who she is.
And I thought you were gentlemen. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy.
He's like, I don't want her to bite me, so
London
just
as peaceful
shut
as she
up.
appears from the middle of the canal. If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic.
Like in real
The
life,
flu has
yeah, or
decimated the
in the
East End
game.
and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea.
I am
You
the
guys should meet in real
administrator
life?
of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your
I
mysterious
wouldn't
order,
know.
the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it!
He's got a
I
fan.
had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain.
Just an odd random
Dr.
thought.
Reed.
I
Marvelous.
would imagine so.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word, again. From a so-called man of science.
I understand.
Too soon, man. He just got done killing his sister. So let's not act excited about the irony of
Brotherhood of St.
a blood
Paul has
specialist
dedicated its
being a
purpose to
vampire.
their study. There's so much for you to learn.
Of that, you are right.
Well, Then let me be blunt.
This dude's just over there kind of like, I'm
Join
just
my
gonna
staff
die.
at Pembroke Hospital. And as a physician, I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother.
Mike.
But alas, that was before contracting this affliction.
Dr. Reed, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes.
We finally get to change out of these bloody rags.
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book. And the beginning of a beautiful...
This guy is oddly excited, like, for how he was when we first met him. He's all of a sudden fanboying on us, and it's weird. Hey Safradine! Long time no see. How you been? Yeah, I just thought it was funny, that guy that they picked up to go treat. He's just over there like, oh god. And he's over here fanboying about Jonathan. Hey, we changed.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rotor in the morning.
Don't let it get you down.
Find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy?
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusion.
So to speak.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes.
She's like, yeah, guy's bleeding out. That's great, doctor. Let's move on. Told you, he's fanboying all crazy.
Not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship is in sync. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Phased out everywhere but parts of Africa.
Thank you.
Your
Now you know.
assistance is required, Dr. Swansea.
Got an
immediately.
earthquake. A big one?
We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
I'm not sure if I remember where you live, Saf. That's not a bad outfit. Take me to a hospital. Analyze William Bishop's blood in the hospital. Sweet. That's what we're gonna kind of sort of do. Look for lootables. There's collectibles sitting around everywhere. Huh. The hell?
Rotten ore received. Each heart contains the seeds of life. Drink at this river. Dry it all.
Indonesia? Yeah, he does. He kind of... What is going on? The hell did I do?
Oh, come on, you bastard. I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much.
Not sure what I stumbled into
Calm
here.
yourself.
You think I didn't know?
I'm trying to just... Well, I don't know what this affects, I guess. But, let's see. Let's go be more polite.
Insulting a good Samaritan. Not exactly the way to get rescued.
Kill.
Right, sorry. I am in pain here. My guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better.
So is this like a missable opportunity? What? Blood quality indicates how much experience you will obtain from a particular citizen. The higher the blood quality, the more experience you get. To drink the blood of your prey, you first need to mesmerize them to lead them out of sight from others. Your mesmerize level must be equal or higher than the citizen's resistance. So, press... Oh, so this is... We're getting a tutorial. This is happening whether we like it or not. Follow the red trail to lead your prey into the shadows.
Dance with him the dance of life and death.
Oh my god, this is weird. Oh man. Press X to embrace Clay Cox or circle to release him. Embracing Clay will provide a massive experience boost, but be aware that there will be consequences. Learning more about citizens and collecting their hints will increase the experience gained. Okay, so we still have a choice here. I think we were only going to get like 500 experience from him. So we can embrace or we can release. I'm thinking I almost kind of want to release. Like, it's going to be more worth it to like get a bigger boost out of something. 500 right now actually isn't that much. It's gonna get me like 1 skill. Everything is red. Yeah, I was like, how am I supposed to know? I got a little confused for a second. We're gonna release him. Can we? Yeah. Let's release him.
No more. Not tonight. Not like this.
Ooh.
I will not take another life.
Trophy. And he's like, and I forget that I'm dying. Yeah, he's just gonna lay down and die. Like, I feel weird. I feel weird about this.
It is wise for the huntsman to sometimes let his prey go, but no famished hunter can run for long.
Is that the guy that bit me in my head? Talking to me like that? Well, it said the more you learn from them, the more experience you gain. Yeah, so... Ah! Okay. So yeah, we have this Clay Cox guy. Yeah, he was only going to give us 500 experience. We have some hints we can unlock with him. So... it's going to be more worth it to wait, I feel like. Like I say, with the amount of experience it takes to do anything, to learn anything with this guy, 500 is not going to get me jack diddly, really. Every little bit helps, yes, but I felt like I didn't want to be forced into an embrace. So I think those one guys were waiting back on the steps. No, they went ahead and went up. Alright, cool. More posters. Stay at home. Wanting to quote Lost Boys now? Well, I kind of walked up to him and he just kind of sat there in a stunned disbelief kind of state, so I'm not sure.
Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody.
So I'm gonna end up getting myself into a whole bunch of situations. Damn it. Ah! I'm gonna get myself into a situation I can't get out of. Damn it! I wonder if I should just, like, run? I need a rat. These guys are gonna fucking chase me down. Yeah. Gotta work on that parry skill.
Doctor, where have you been?
Are they zombies or feral vamps? Yeah, feral vamps, basically. Some sort of subspecies
I
is
found
kind
a
of...
wounded man by the docks. He answers to the name of Clay Cox. He requires urgent medical
Ah, here's our Clay Cox guy.
Already making the rounds. That's the Pembroke spirit. I'll ask our porter, Milton, to bring him back immediately.
Sweet.
Thank you, nurse.
So that's how we're gonna learn more with him.
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed. Your office has been prepared.
I have a few questions.
I would like to ask a few questions first. And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in, how does he fare?
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
Not really. I've only just met him.
Apologies, I've only just met him the once. This is sudden. I've only just returned to England.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant surgeon and the most compassionate physician.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The administrator has better things to do than mix with us.
If you could point me in the direction of my room again, nurse.
Second floor of the hospital, left after the stairs. It's the last vacant office at the end of the corridor.
Alright, so we'll
you,
find
Rosa.
our... You kind of scared me.
Boo. Hi, Rhea, and well, Mike, and
Yeah, we got-
I don't know who else.
We got Mike, Rhea, we got Saf was in here.
Who's that?
I guess in here.
Have you talked to everybody?
Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research.
I think Mike was asking where you were at earlier.
I was sleeping. Because sleep is good.
Alright, well, where are things to do? Who the hell are you?
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I believe
How
we're
about
going to
the
be
vampire
colleagues.
sense?
Reed, yes, I've been informed
Yes.
about your arrival. I'm Waverly Ackroyd. Welcome aboard, I suppose.
Does my arrival
It's frozen 3 times on me now.
Like,
Let
it's
us just
frozen
say
on
that I
me,
don't
but if I
particularly
wait
share Dr.
like
Swansea's enthusiasm
30 seconds
for
to a
hiring
minute,
you. What we
it'll
need here
unfreeze
are
itself.
reliable professionals, not overrated dabblers.
So it's still doing it on...
Yeah,
On, I think it's in the game software. I think it's a bug.
it must be or something. Because yeah, I don't understand why it's doing that.
Do you have a problem with me?
If you have a problem with me, Dr. Ackroyd, please.
So
feel
this
free
guy
to
needs a hint.
Dr. Swansea has imposed your presence
Yeah, I'm a
on
little
this
bit...
hospital without asking
it
anyone
keeps
to
getting
price.
darker.
The benefit of this position.
Every time I look over.
But I don't agree with it.
I know we've never met before, but I believe this hospital could use all the help it can get. You will agree with that, I'm sure.
That is a snazzy outfit.
I've heard about you, Dr. Reed. Of course,
that?
you can't say the same
The
about me.
one like $3
So I haven't wasted
DLC
my
you get
time causing
another
chaos.
outfit, like a darker one,
Nice.
along with a gun and a sword. I think it is.
Jealousy will not do you any good.
Aren't you too old?
Are you just gonna piss everybody off?
It really won't do you any good, you know.
Don't be ridiculous, Dr. Reed. A simple glance is enough for me to know you have nothing for me to envy.
Since your tenure in this
He's a
hospital
dick.
is longer than mine,
I'm gonna eat this guy.
perhaps you can tell me more about this place.
Let's just say I'm tired of the carelessness around me. I have always respected the skills of Dr. Swansea, but over time his enthusiasm has become displaced.
Carelessness? Exactly what are you talking about?
We're here to save lives. The people who trust us are not volunteering for experimentation. They're here to be healed.
I don't intend to run any radical experiments, Doctor. Even if I, as any good practitioner should, express an interest in pushing the boundaries of medical research.
Modern medical methods were created through audacity and ego.
Clash of ideas.
There are rules in our line of
Yeah.
work, and they're here to protect our patients.
Yeah, like, there's usually that kind of, thing going on, with, like, especially newborns or new vampires, and then just vampires resisting the urge for blood anyway, but, like, we feed on, like, the randos we find, and then we feed on rats, so, I mean, to an extent, we're sort of feeding to quell the urge, if you could say, and, I mean, he didn't actively resist at first, like, when he first woke up, he killed his own sister, so... Yeah, and then they have these things they're calling scowls. I don't know what they're calling us versus that. Because then even Jonathan was like maybe some sort of subspecies. I don't know. So
You'll find out.
Anyway, I don't really care to. Personal questions. Your life in London.
Yeah, I just found out, like,
I don't know what you've heard about me.
I don't know how
I have
much
already
talking to
proved
this guy.
my value as a practitioner.
I don't
Yeah,
question your skills,
yeah,
Dr. Reed,
that was at the
or
very
motive.
beginning. That's how we started the game.
Money,
Was we woke
fame,
up in a pile of
or are you
corpses.
truly dedicated?
And what exactly is that?
Everything was gray. We were
My
kind of
servant
stumbling around,
Lord,
drunk
just
and
like
like,
you.
and then we just see this red outline of a woman, and then
Play
like
the
she's
modern
like, "Oh,
sorcerer.
Jonathan,"
Be
you
careful
know,
what
and
you
like,
say.
you're
No, no,
alive,
no,
and then you're like hugging
I
her,
only
and then you
want
just
to
kind of
admit you
lay into
used
her,
those men
and then
to
you come back to
improve
your
your
senses
theories.
afterward. I am kind of a dick, but let's see.
This is ridiculous. My blood transfusion technique saved many lives, and you know it.
You see, that is exactly what I hate about
You were
people.
gonna hate me no matter what I said.
You
You
avoid
guys.
this kind of accusation instead of facing reality.
Suck it.
It seems you have bad memories of your military service.
I refuse to see this industrial slaughter as scientific progress. War only reveals the worst in men.
We can at least agree on something, Dr. Ackroyd.
Ugh, what a dick.
I did get the impression that this guy was kind of full of himself.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna eat him. Where's our room at?
Upstairs.
Yeah, but upstairs is far
Good
away.
evening. I'm Dr. Reed.
I have to find
Can
the
I
stairs.
help at all?
No,
Really? Why are you here then?
I don't want to talk. My throat
I would have
hurts.
drained him to a withered
I
husk by
suppose that
now.
this pain is the
Oh, we
reason.
have to get enough,
Is someone
Mesmerized.
taking
no, we have to know enough about him to get our
Could you at
mesmerize
least
level
tell me
above
your
his,
names?
like, resistance level, and then we have to mesmerize him, lead him off into a dark alley, and embrace him. You know, and suck him dry.
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful, I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
I'm sure you realize a doctor and his patient have to communicate, sir. Would it help if I gave you some paper and a pen?
Not really.
I see. Then maybe it's not just your throat that hurts, Mr. Goswick. Perhaps your sore throat is just the consequence of something more hurtful.
Yes, maybe. But I don't want to talk or even write about it now.
How painful is your
crap.
throat, Mr.
So painful, I'd rather not.
Alright. There we go. Personal questions. We don't have much on anybody, really.
I have to go now, sir. But
Don't waste your time with me.
And the only way to do that is like,
Good evening,
or one of the big ways to do
Can I
that is
help you?
exhaust
My son
everybody's
needs you,
conversation.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Everything.
How can I help your son?
I'm Beatrice Goswick, mother of Mortimer Goswick. Could you
Sounds
check
more
me, please?
more like than vampire.
I've heard much of your talents as
Yeah.
a physician.
Oh my goodness gracious! Tell me about yourself.
What can you tell me about yourself?
Not much to say. Just take care of me.
Are you that rich?
Are you really that rich?
Yes, thanks to my husband.
May I ask if you have an occupation, Mrs. Goswick?
I'm a teacher by profession. I teach young women who are more ambitious about their futures than their families.
What do you think of your reception here?
I have had the uttermost reservations about
Stop
this
popping
hospital
everything.
Is there
I
something in
can't do
particular
that.
bothering you?
Some of the staff were not especially welcoming.
Yeah.
I suspect
Tell me about your arrival.
Tell me more.
There we go.
about your arrival at
Now we're getting somewhere.
What gave you such a bad first impression?
the ambulance driver was quite rude, for a start. And that nurse, Miss Hawkins, seems to have quite a dubious attitude.
What do you mean?
She managed to secure a bed for my son despite the epidemic. It was a relief, but it wasn't cheap.
Alright, you have fun.
Oh.
That's weird that it cuts off on the screen.
She.
I'm closing your door.
Oh.
She charged you for a bed.
Yes, and I paid without question, considering the urgency of the situation.
Was she like
I share your concern.
getting a little money on the side
Be
from
sure
this?
that I'll talk to the people involved.
I don't expect compensation, Dr. Reed. But I'm aware such behavior would not be tolerated in other hospitals.
Okay.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswell.
Did that open up anything with him?
Good evening, Mr. Goswick.
I'm okay.
There we go.
Why did your mother have you hospitalized here? She seems convinced this is a bad hospital.
My mother just wants the best for me.
Mother bothering you?
Is your mother bothering? As your doctor, I can ask her to leave you alone if you would prefer.
That's tempting, Doctor.
Uh-oh.
But you have no idea what
Crazy lady.
she's capable of. She would tie herself to my bed if you asked her to leave.
Pembroke Hospital may look unorthodox.
It's not me you have to convince.
Okay.
I have to go now.
So.
With me.
Good evening, Doctor.
Goodbye, Mrs.
Yeah.
Goswell.
That's what we've got for now. But we might have to talk to the one nurse to unlock more. God, there's.
What can I do for you, Doctor?
I don't think
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
she's got anything for us. We're a little bit messy there.
I will not let you down, my boy.
Yeah, this is the definitely social simulator levels of everything. Class files. Unfinished letter. Hold on. Where's my shit? Which one was which here? There we go. Pembroke Hospital, 2nd of November. My dear children, sorry I did not write to you before, but it hurts like hell just to write these few words on bloody paper. Don't worry, Daddy will go out of hospital as soon as the doctors fix his arm. In the meantime, if you need something, go see Mr. Chadwick at the construction site and tell him you are Harvey Fiddick's children. You remember Robert Chadwick, the big guy with the mustache who helped me repair the house doors last spring? Go see him and ask for a few bob. He won't refuse to spare you.
Your colleagues are already arguing about my condition.
I see. Would you mind telling me more about your situation?
I'm Harvey Fiddick. All I want is to get me
Yeah.
arm fixed properly.
I didn't see that. Was it brief? Alright. We're good? Everybody live? No, now it's low again. Shit. Now we're gonna have problems with this? Crappy crap. Come on. Man. I can try to push through this, somebody's either having a really good day or a really bad day in there. Yeah, it's dropping again in quality though, so I'm not sure if it's gonna... Yeah. Well, we'll try to push through.
Tell me about yourself, Mr.
I'm just a regular guy waiting to get his arm fixed. So
I was more curious about what you were doing before being hospitalized.
I'm a carpenter. And a good one, too. But that means I need both arms to feed my
There,
family
I think it's
properly.
better now.
Are you satisfied with your treatment here?
Well, it's clear that I've chosen a bad time to be injured. Forgive my bluntness, but you seem overwhelmed by cases of the flu.
I won't lie to you about it.
He just got here,
I'm
like,
afraid
but
we are.
he's
Are you sure you
going
don't
around
need to
talking
worry
like
yourself, Dr.
he's
Reed?
up to speed
I
on
have a
everything.
feeling you're very capable. And your colleagues seem to think so too.
In other circumstances, you would be right. But for now, I don't think I can take on the responsibility. My apologies. Tell me about the doctors who are arguing about your case.
Strickland and Aykroyd. They both
Sounds
look
like a
fresh.
law office name.
There's a lot of pride there. Doctors are no different from carpenters, it seems.
What do you mean?
I often had professional arguments with rivals on a building site. Difference is I disagreed about wooden nails, not flesh and bones.
You seem worried about the safety of your family. And it's obviously the reason why your wound troubles you so much.
I cannot give up on my children now. They both need me living.
What about their mother, if I may ask?
She died in 1915 during one of the first Zeppelin raids. We never found her body.
Alright.
Tell me more about the death of your wife, Harvey.
1915.
Man, you were just like required to do all the socializing in this.
Building workshops for the Royal...
What happened?
The Germans sent Zeppelins to...
I'm sorry for your loss.
I would like to say that she didn't suffer.
We could be here, like...
How are your children?
They were smaller then. The only good thing about this is...
Okay. Okay.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick.
Well, we've got some stuff going on. We're getting some hints and things like that unlocked, so I guess that's something.
I'm quite busy right now, Dr. Reed.
Yeah. Well,
Thank you for your time.
Yeah, nobody likes you anyway. Let's find the stairs, maybe. You wouldn't think it would be that hard to find stairs. So. I just want to go up. Ha. To the left, right? She said to the left and the last. Right? I see stuff. Shiny stuff. Thomas Elwood. Instead of walking simulator, it's talking simulator. Yeah, no shit. Date of admission on September 16th. To be determined, patient's face has been heavily burned and disfigured by a bomb during the war. Even with the use of the strongest sedatives, he affirms to regularly endure severe pain from the wounds, as if the flames are still burning under the skin, he says. Examinations of the cicatrized tissues show no trace of inflammation, infection, or swelling. Scars are clean. Could be a case of persisting nerve damage. Patient never ceases to blame himself for his disfiguration. Could it be a case of guilt of the survivor? Phantom pain manifesting as punishment for not dying with his comrades. All these hints, which go toward, I guess, all of this, these dialogue options that help us mesmerize people and get more experience from them.
This must be the place.
Hey, we got a hideout.
It's definitely away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin.
Article on Econs. Econs. It's a rare opportunity, almost privileged, to approach a vampire to observe their most intriguing physical and psychological traits. A scientific and rational eye. Here are some of the most fascinating abilities I've personally observed over the last 10 years while interviewing a few vampires, or Econ as they prefer to call themselves. Really? I've never heard that one before. Anyway, we got supernatural speed, you know, all this stuff. So.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
Like, do we get something for watering it? We got tools, rest, stash probably, yeah. Rock on. It wants us to do this thing. Crafting. Analyze the components you found to unlock new recipes. Click on the to analyze components. Ah, okay. Blood sample. Alright. Light regeneration serum. Regenerate 300 health points instantly, then 150 health points over 15 seconds.
William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation. But this is not what happened to me. I must keep on searching. The sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night. I have so much time now.
Being a vampire has helped his biological clock, apparently. That was bad. Shit. So we can't really do... Oh yeah, we've got Sorry, I'll be right back. Yeah, it's something we can craft up. What time is it? Some board too. I don't know. This fucking ice pick to the back of my head hurts like hell. Ugh. So we know we had an upgrade available for that. But this one definitely better. It takes more stamina. Can upgrade this though. Whoa, nice. So, enhanced damage, increased damage dealt by 10%. Increased blood absorption, absorb blood points when the weapon hits. Ooh. So it looks like that's a choice you get to make each time. Yeah. No, I lost, my vision went blurry. It was like getting hit in the back of the head. It kind of came out of nowhere. So, I've not been doing well, apparently. That's, yeah, it's a tough choice because I feel like let's increase our damage. So, stream did it again. So, then at level 3, we'll see if there's anything else we can upgrade at the moment. I think it's just these common handle parts are not really. We just don't have enough. I'm gonna upgrade the stake. Yeah, stream keeps kind of cutting out, doesn't it? Alright. So that's that. And then we can, we'll go ahead and rest. Move along with things. So we've got 830. We still can't do any aggressive skills with all of that. We haven't really come back in here yet. What level? 8? 6 over here. We got defensive. These are all locked. So increase stamina again. Man, these aggressive skills, they take a lot of experience. Oof. We're gonna go for blood capacity here. Stamina, blood capacity, stuff like that. I feel like it's, yeah, it's decisions.
If I'm to stay here until my research is complete, I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals. What about my thirst for blood?
Deal with it?
Come on, I don't have a...
What's up with you?
Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
A crisis, you say?
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
Sorry. There's nothing here.
Some of the patients won't last the night without them. Honestly, sir, I'm beside myself.
I may have a solution. In France, during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to overcome the shortages.
However do you mean?
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead. Now, where's the hospital storeroom?
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have. Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
Perhaps I should look there first. Where is this morgue?
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for
It'll be
sanitation
interesting to see if this
Take this key. It opens
picks
a
up
small
much
back
more.
entrance at the end of a narrow street.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital.
Oh, we got the morgue
At the
key.
end of a narrow street. On my way then. Thank you, nurse.
Yeah, and this is that room. What was that that showed up? Aha! A hacksaw. Nice. So we're getting all sorts of weapons here. So that's probably better than the bludgeon then. We'll stick with the scythe for now, but we might have to go back to the two-handed. Be easier to stun that way.
Not now.
No! Man, I'm not in good shape right now. I was a couple days ago at work. I was helping with a different job that I normally don't do, and so I was lifting a lot more of our coils, and the coils that were all put together. So like on my side of the department, we make individual slabs, but then they put those slabs together into A or N coils, so using 2 or 3 of those slabs. So then obviously they get a lot heavier. But I did like 190 of those, lifting them onto cart, off the conveyor and onto carts and stuff like that after testing them. So basically I ended up hurting myself because I just didn't take it very easy at all, and it's a long letter. Alright, that's for Hawkins. That's the one that's apparently taking money from people. Anyway, so I've got it so dark you can't really see, but like I've got like bruised up real bad on my arms, and so that's probably where all the headache is coming from. Let's see, More stuff. Small bottle. Yeah, I've got to take all this loot. So here we're gonna be able to go to the don't see any shinies.
It's locked.
Okay. Yeah, I do. I need a magic healing wand. Like, it's suddenly hitting me or something. Like, I just discomfort and pain. So it's making it hard to concentrate. I don't want to be like super lame either. So, but. We got about another hour before I plan to quit, so unless we just needed to end earlier than that for whatever reason. So we need the ferrous tartrate, quinine, and sodium hypochlorite. It's rather large. I feel sketchy about the fact that there's a fire going. Just saying. Glass vial. Seems spooky in here. Call it early. I don't really want to. So I'm gonna see how I do. Because like I said, I was planning on quitting about 9 o'clock my time. So we could get ready for the movie. So.
It's locked, all right.
Yeah, can't get down there. Ah, balls. Damn it. Okay. Cigarette case. Can I dismantle that for crap? Alright, we got the quinine. See some money sitting over here. I think I'll be alright. Thank you though, Rhea. I'm hoping I went and took some medicine just to try to help with whatever part of the headache I could. Bodies everywhere. Bullets and shotgun shells.
This key will surely grant me access to the basement.
There we go. So now we can get downstairs. Woo! I was not expecting that. Always gotta practice that. Scared the shit out of me.
Balls of Mars, fortifiers. As popular as they are ineffective. But they do contain iron tartrate, and that might prove itself useful.
I'm glad you're enjoying it. I wasn't sure if this is just like slow enough that it's not as good. I'm having trouble, you know, finding out little things about it, and then just kind of slow start. So, though I can see there's a certain addictiveness to it. Oh shit. I don't need this. This is actually creeping me the fuck out. I know I saw the one go that way.
These skulls feed from corpses and the husks of animals. They're not after blood.
So we're at least getting a little bit of creep factor out of this game. Yeah, I've kind of got the same thing happening with me, Rhea. I'm very curious as to where they're going with this. And apparently there's multiple endings. So like you can get like good endings and bad endings and stuff.